Welcome back to another episode of the Adventures of Blaine and Katey. This week, we're going all the way from Aomori to Niigata. On our way up from Tokyo up to Hokkaido, we journeyed across the entire east side of the main island of Japan. So, on the way back from Hokkaido down to Tokyo, we decided, why not enjoy the western coast? Yes, it was slower, but yes, it was beautiful.
Our hotel was really close to Niigata Station, so we headed straight there, and man, that coast road was really beautiful. Seeing the waves crash against the water, that entire north coast area we're definitely going to have to head back to since we only had one night to spend in Niigata.
One night.
So we arrived, dropped our stuff at our hotel, and headed out to the Niigata Station. Because most of you may have heard of sake vending machines. And we had to give them a try. So the Niigata vending machines, once we found them, it's a really cool way to give people the option of trying different sake in a tasting setting without having to monitor or baby each person individually. So they have all of these rows and rows of vending machines, and you go to the table, you buy tokens. Your first set has to be 5 tokens, and they give you a cup as well. And you go over to the machine, you put your cup in the circle, you put your token in the slot, and hit the yellow button. And down comes a little taste of sake. And they have all of these different sake from the whole entire prefecture.
And it was really fun because each individual sake vending machine had all of the stats about that sake. So it's very clear, how much polishing was done to this, what type of rice probably, where it's from, all these types of things.
Level on the sweet bitter scale. Everything
everything
was on there. So you knew exactly what you were getting when you sampled it. I decided to try my hand at being a little bit of a sake taste test master. So the sake taste testing room also had some salts from all around the area, which most of them were kind of interesting. There were some volcanic ones, some matcha ones, wasabi ones. There was one, however, that made me giggle and had everybody else try it that was sulfur flavored.
Why? So gross.
It tasted like rotten egg covered in salt. Who does that? What do you use that for?
You know I want to taste farts.
No one says that.
Someone made it.
No one culinary says, I want fart salt.
Apart from the sake and salt tasting area, the entire rest of the store was really fun. There was tons of local beers you could look at and maybe buy and try, but they had some soy sauce tasting you could go and check out as well. All different sorts of tastings and things to indulge in.
Yeah, it was really fun, actually. Each item they had, I think they had available for a sample. So you had all kinds of different soy sauce, from a fairly standard soy garlic and soy chili to some more weird flavors like soy sauce and matcha that you never really think to combine in a bottle before you put it on something. It's just another fun local omiyage gift shop type idea.
And the beer was pretty good too.
Which beers?
Niigata beer.
Oh, Niigata
It was
beer.
A smiley face on it, which is why I picked it.
Niigata beer! Niigata beer, you got a beer!
After we tried all of the sakes we could possibly try and bought tons of cans of beer and soy sauce, we decided we were a little bit hungry and headed over to Juju Karubi. Juju Karubi. Juju Karubi. Juju Karubi. Juju
Karubi. And it doesn't really tell you what it is, though.
Oh, it's a yakiniku. Yeah, yakiniku.
It's such a fun name. Juju Karubi. That's just fun. It was a yakiniku place. We were like, you know what we need? We need some meat, some veggies. We need to cook it on our own, and we need all you can eat with it. So we found it. And it was pretty
It
dang
was so
tasty.
good, you
And it was
guys.
packed. It was probably the first time that we've had to wait for an all-you-can-eat in a while on this trip.
Yeah. And they had some yuzu highballs that were delicious.
Delicious. And don't forget the dessert bar. We also got access to the all-you-can-eat ice cream bar, as well as the other areas with like cotton candy and stuff. It was just a really fun place. And it has a great name. Juju Karubi, Juju Karubi, Juju Karubi, Juju Karubi. The next day, we left Niigata and made our way back to Tokyo to wrap up our journey. And the best part of this leg of the trip was heading from Niigata to Tokyo. You pass through what's known as the Japanese Alps. And the fluffiest, most beautiful snow that you've ever seen on the entire journey. Just gorgeous. It's, twice as tall as your car as you're driving through some of these areas. And just looks like marshmallow. Looks like freaking marshmallows.
Yeah, you just want to dive right in and swim in it.
There's lots of like ski lodges that we passed. There were some places, and it's just, I wanted to grab a snowboard and just jump right in. It would have been so much fun. Unfortunately, not this trip. Maybe next time.
For sure, next time. And as always, thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing on our videos. And definitely look forward to our next entire trip series where we went all the way from Osaka down to Kumamoto and back.
We definitely think you're going to enjoy this next one, and it happens to correspond with our favorite time of the year, the fall. We'll see you then. Bye, everybody.
Bye, Mina-san. You're such a dork. I love it.
See you next trip. Have a nice fall. Alright, salty lychee. Just tastes like lychee. There's no saltiness to the whole drink.